Last month I overheard her at a dinner party, telling someone that she was finally going to get what she deserved. When I asked her about it later, she laughed it off and said she was talking about a promotion at work. Problem was, Victoria hadn't worked in. Judge Williams called the court to order, and Victoria's attorney began his opening statement about marital assets and fair distribution. Victoria nodded along like she was already spending the money. She kept shooting me looks. That said, she thought I was too soft to fight back, too naive to have protected myself. What she didn't know was that I'd learned something important from my father before he died. Trust is earned, but legal protection is built. And sometimes, the people closest to you are the ones you need protection from the most. I'd met Victoria 4 years ago at a business conference in Tucson. She worked in marketing for a tech company and had this way of making you feel like the most interesting person in the room. She was smart, beautiful, and seemed genuinely impressed by what I'd built with my father in the construction equipment business. We'd started with 2 bulldozers in a dream 30 years ago. And by the time I met Victoria, we were the largest equipment rental operation in the Southwest. Victoria moved in with me after 6 months. She was attentive, supportive, and seemed to understand the long hours that came with running a family business. When my father got sick, she was there through every hospital visit and every sleepless night. She held my hand at his funeral and told me she'd help me honor his legacy. But looking back, the warning signs were there early. Victoria had expensive tastes that didn't match her marketing salary. She always wanted to eat at the nicest restaurants, buy clothes from boutiques downtown, take weekend trips to expensive resorts. When I asked about her spending habits, she'd say she worked hard and deserved nice things. I didn't mind paying, I loved her and I could afford it. The real shift happened after we got married 3 years ago. Victoria quit her job 6 months later, saying she wanted to focus on supporting my career. That support mostly involved spending my money and complaining when I worked late. She started talking about our assets and our future in ways that made me uncomfortable. When I mentioned keeping some business finances separate, she accused me of not trusting.